Alright guys, rain collection. At my cabin I was able to get power, but not water. Said the line is only a 3-inch line. Then they won't let anybody else tie into it. If I want to pay a couple $100,000 to upgrade it to a 6-inch line, then they'll give me water. Anyway, so we did the gutters, brand new gutters. We also did these gutter guards that has a built-in mesh to hopefully keep out some of the stuff. And we got a downspout, runs across, is at a slight angle. Over here, we might be building on to the cabin over here, so that's why I didn't want to put the diverter on this side. But we got a diverter here, had to cut it kind of short, but at least what's going to happen is the water's going to run in and fill this up the first flush. There's a little ball inside. When the ball rises to the top and seals it off, the water will continue and drain into my water catch. Same thing on this side. Runs over, it's got a diverter, a little bit longer, holds a little bit more water. Once it caps off, and the water will flow into the tank. Now, I did kind of screw up on these tanks, but anyway, I got the first tank connected to the second tank. So once it fills up, then it's going to drain into this one and fill this one up. But I also have an overflow. So if this tank, obviously I could have put it higher, but I want room for expansion in the wintertime. But if it gets too high, the water is going to drain out into the ground. Now, these are 330 gallons each. Let's just say, minus my expansion room, probably about 300 each. So about 600 gallons of water. I did take a screen mesh, double it over, and put it around and kind of made a pocket on the inside and put a clamp here so the water will flow into here and hopefully keep the mosquitoes out. Those diverters, after it stops raining, it's got a small weep hole and it'll slowly leak this out for the first flush, and you can unscrew it and clean it. It's got strainers and stuff inside as well to keep the water from going in. Okay, so inside my containers, once they get full of water, I've got a little bit of water in there, but not much. Water comes out, that's just extra hose there. Water comes out, I've got a little strainer filter, and then it goes underneath. It goes underneath to the pump, tees off between the toilet and the outside water spigot, which it's a 110 pump with 45 pounds of pressure, I think. Turn it on, the pump runs. Turn it off, obviously it builds up pressure instantly and it turns the water off. That's just leftover out of the tube. Underneath, I don't know if we can see it or not. Might have to get a little light, but there's a pump mounted right up under here. Temporarily, I just got it ran to this cord. I wired it into this cord and just plugged it into this GFI outlet. I want to try to wire it into a switch on the inside, but I'll do that later. But I don't know if you can see it. There's a T right there in the middle, and from there it goes to feeds the toilet, and it also goes back outside to feed this water spigot. Anyway, so that is my outside water, running off eventually 600 gallons. Now, the problem I have is I don't have a drain, a connector from this one to that one to refill it. Once this one empties, how am I going to get from here to there? I can't reach in there to put the twist on connectors just because obviously my arms ain't long enough. I could come out of the bottom here somehow and come back over because that's just a little drain. But I think what I'll do is 300 gallons should be enough for flushing my toilet. This would just be a reserve. If somehow I run out, I can always get a little small pump and pump it from this one to that one, and I think that'll serve my needs. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know what I did wrong. Any ideas I can do to help make it better. And always, thanks for watching.